welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Raiders at 3-5, 2 games under 500. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Here's Richardson to throw.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Kool-Aid McKinstry there defensively.
Mahomes now to throw.
Pass to the right side, hauled in by Royals.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez to punt this thing away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 13 carries, 62 yards. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
I have to say, partner, their coaches didn't do a very good job of hiding their thoughts this week when they spoke with us, did they? They told us exactly this. We've been good on the ground, but sitting 8th in the league, we know we can kick it up a notch and push for the top 5. So there's no doubt in my mind we'll see them trying to establish that ground game early and try and pick up an early lead.
That wound up backfiring. Instead of handing it to your workhorse fullback or running back, they went quarterback sneak, and now they have to punt it away.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. As we check out the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he's right up there among the best in the NFL at this point in the season. So no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That's caught. Royals with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up for first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot him at the 49. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
It's a loss of 2.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
6-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. It's the rookie from Clemson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now Mahomes. For the left side, it's complete. But he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 2.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now here's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Soul searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots, but
What's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was third down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Chiefs defense.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And this defense not giving them anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
36-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up third down and 9.
Richardson looking to throw.
He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory.
It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 50 yards.
A gain of 50 yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They go play action with Richardson. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. 2nd and 7.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. It's a
Richardson.
Brings up 2nd and
That
7.
complete to Downs.
Richardson's pass.
They caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Back to the air with Richardson.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Dante Thornton
From 10 yards out.
and the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. KC's offense ready to take over. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off the hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a first or second seed come playoff time.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 and the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 22 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That is caught. He finds Royals. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
17 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
On the play leads to second and goal at the Raiders' 6-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. From 6 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide. So they're...
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 7. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Taken down right.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third and 10. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Richardson off the play fake. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Now loose football. The ball comes out. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Brought down at the 42-yard line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's third down.
And Richardson back to throw it. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. They'll start this drive out to the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking middle, he finds Royals.
To Jalen Royals. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Back to throw again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Rice. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
2nd and goal. The 11.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jalen Royals from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out come the Raiders. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now Richardson. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Richardson working from the gun. Got his man. It's Thornton. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bowers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Now it's Richardson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll get this out to Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
That's another Las Vegas first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Las Vegas.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bowers. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
At the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
Richardson yet again. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Richardson looking to throw.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Second and a couple.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And here he goes. It's Saquon. A 56-yard touchdown run.